When it comes to chips, the tiny high-tech gadgets, I believe everyone is familiar with them. Not long ago, there was such an anecdote about chips. TSMC and Samsung announced that they will start production of 3nm chips in 2023. However, China's SMIC has invested nearly 100 billion to expand the production capacity of 28nm-based chip foundries. 3nm chips and 28nm chips? The gap is explicitly large, we have to admit that. What is the reasons for SMIC's vigorous development of mid- and low-end process chips? Why doesn't it catch up with TSMC's 3nm pace? Is it still possible for China to produce high-end chips? Welcome to Tech Teller. Before we start today's video, please subscribe to our channel, which is the encouragement that we can create more videos. Okay, let's continue the topic we are talking about. According to relevant statistics, in the global chip foundry market, two companies, TSMC and Samsung, alone account for 70% of the global chip foundry market. The self-sufficiency rate of chips in China is less than 50%, and a large number of chip products need to rely on imports. This has also caused the hollowing out of China's chip industry. Chinese chip design companies, such as Huawei, have the ability to design chips, but those domestic chip manufacturers lack the capacity of mass production of those chips. This is also an important reason why the development of the China's chip industry has been restrained by the United States. It wasn't until the United States banned TSMC from free shipping that the Chinese actually realized that chip manufacturing technology is very important to China. At this critical moment, many Chinese companies have joined the semiconductor industry and vigorously developed the semiconductor industry. Even the relevant state departments have given clear requirements. Within 5 years, China's chip self-sufficiency rate should reach 70%. So we can learn that China's determination to develop the semiconductor industry is extremely resolute. Then, what is the reasons for SMIC's vigorous development of mid- and low-end process chips? Why doesn't it catch up with TSMC's 3nm pace? Okay, from my perspective, there are 3 reasons to explain. First of all, the global chip production capacity is in short supply, and TSMC plans to increase prices. It is clear that due to the impact of some events such as the epidemic on the global chip industry chain, chip foundry capacity has almost always been in a state of shortage. In order to meet the market demand for chip products, TSMC even diverted some of the production capacity of 3nm chips to support the production of 5nm process chips. The supply of automotive-grade chips has also been in short supply at home and abroad. In this regard, Huawei CEO Yu Chengdong has said that a chip with a market price of 10 to 20 yuan in the automotive industry has been as high as 2,500 yuan. What's worse, SMIC is indeed in short of advanced equipment, and currently can't produce high-end chips like 3nm ones. The reason is obvious. SMIC is banned from deploying the most advanced lithography equipment as a consequence of being near the top of the entity list, the embargo by the US government in the ongoing trade war between the two giant economies. By comparison, Intel, TSMC, and Samsung, for instance, are already making devices on 5nm technology. Indeed, both the former have recently announced plans for making chips on a 3nm process by the time SMIC's 140,000 wafers a month facility comes on stream, expected to be within 3 years. All this means China is far from meeting its target of independence in semiconductor manufacturing anytime soon. Senior executives at SMIC have many times bemoaned that the US-imposed ban has significantly limited its and other Chinese companies' expansion plans, just when there is a global shortage of semiconductors holding back advances in many industrial sectors, notable automotive, game consoles, and even mobile phones. Secondly, most tech products, which adopt the 28nm process technology, can basically meet the needs in China. In fact, most chip products, including automotive-grade chips, do not use advanced manufacturing processes such as 7nm and 5nm, especially in the context of the current shortage of chip production capacity in China. Only by prioritizing the supply of 28nm and other mature process chips, can the supply crisis in the domestic chip industry be alleviated as quickly as possible. SMIC is obviously aware of this, so instead of blindly chasing Samsung and TSMC in the chip manufacturing process, it strives to improve the chip foundry capacity under the existing manufacturing process. Finally, the development of advanced process technology is subject to the supply of equipment such as EUV lithography machines. Before the EUV lithography machine arrives, it is difficult to achieve the production of chips below 7 nanometers with the existing DUV lithography machine. Instead of waiting for the EUV lithography machine, it is better to start with a mature process technology and gradually improve its own chip industry chain. At the same time, China's pursuit of advanced process chips has never stopped. Recently, there is good news from China's Peking University that a breakthrough in core technology has been achieved in EUV lithography. On January 26, China's Journal of Semiconductors announced a top 10 research progress on China's semiconductors in 2021. One of them is a major achievement in the field of EUV optical objective lenses, which is also the core and key technology in EUV. That is the scanning perspective electron microscope technology that the Jiao Peng research team of the Electronic Laboratory of Peking University in China has successfully broken through and mastered. Then, how important is this core technology to China's semiconductor industry? As we all know, in order to develop and realize the localization of EUV lithography machines, China has specially established 3 directions, namely optical objective lens, light source system, and dual-stage system. At present, the core technology that the Peking University Jiao Peng research team has broken through is the core of the optical objective lens in one of these 3 important directions. Undoubtedly, Peking University's breakthrough in the core technology of EUV lithography machines will not be ignored for China's future localization of EUV lithography machines. It means that China is closer to domestic EUV lithography machines. Then, what impact will this breakthrough have on China? First of all, such breakthroughs can reduce China's dependence on foreign countries in EUV lithography machines to a certain extent, and reduce the proportion of American technology. This can also reduce the risk of China being contained, which is also of great help to China's persistent efforts and continued development in EUV lithography. In addition, through the breakthrough of the core technology of EUV lithography machine, China will undoubtedly send a signal to ASML and the United States. If EUV lithography machines still cannot achieve free shipment, then when the time comes, and you want to ship, but I am afraid I don't need them anymore. After all, China's move proves that China may not have the possibility of developing localized EUV lithography machines. Naturally, it is impossible for ASML and the United States to sit back and watch the rapid development of localization of Chinese lithography machines. In order to avoid such a situation, the United States and ASML are likely to release the shipment of EUV lithography machines to China. Therefore, as the ASML EUV lithography machine may achieve freedom of shipment in the future due to the icebreaking of this core technology, it will also be of great help to the development of China's semiconductor industry. All in all, Peking University has successfully broken through the core technology in ASML's EUV lithography machine, which is of course good news. I believe that with the efforts of all researchers, China's domestic lithography machine will arrive as scheduled. Once China develops a domestic lithography machine, it will inevitably get rid of the passive position currently constrained by Western countries. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below and share your insightful ideas with other people. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated. We will see you in the next video.